Hey everyone, I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. I just wanted to say, for some reason, get ready to pop the popcorn, because shit's about to get real for someone, apparently. This energy kind of pertains to the Patreon exclusive reading that I just did. It's loading and it's only on Patreon. I will make it available to non-Patreon members I only charge $3, but if you use the app, I think through Apple Pay or something, it's like $4.25 or something like that. But that's because their fee is in it. But I only charge $3 because I don't know if it will resonate with you, and I wanted to make it available to anyone that wants to view it. It's a one-time charge, and there's only certain videos on Patreon that I do that with. If you want to access the other ones, you're going to have to become a member, which is any denomination. But anyways, warning came out in that reading, but it wasn't exactly what you would think. I don't know. It didn't feel like you were being warned of something. It was kind of a past thing and a false thing. It was a lie. It was a false warning. But when I was cleaning up the cards, I heard leave this out. Leave the warning out. So there is a warning for someone pertaining to potentially a love situation, but it doesn't feel like the warning is necessarily between the two people who want to connect or whatever. It's from an external person. And then because I wasn't really going to read on it, I was just like, what's this warning about? And I got karma, consequences, cause and effect, and debts, with running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible, and mistakes. Misunderstood, victim, lost soul. But I kind of feel like somebody didn't heed the warnings with a situation. So maybe you're trying to warn someone of a problem, like, hey, they're lying to you, you shouldn't trust so-and-so, or they trusted the wrong person, kind of thing. I kind of feel like if anyone said or did anything to make you look bad, to push this person away from you, they're receiving karma for that. They're receiving, it's almost like you are their karma because you're not in their life anymore. There's a lesson tied to that. So whenever we receive karma, it's lesson based. So someone's receiving karma for ghosting you. It's almost like what could have been energy, because I kind of feel like if this situation was handled differently, you two might be together, or it could have worked out, and it might not work out now because of how this person handled your feelings in the situation, and they do feel bad about it. I feel a couple scenarios in here. I feel a love situation where someone was just like, I'm not interested. Maybe you didn't know why, because maybe they seemed it, and then all of a sudden turned cold on you, ghosted you, did whatever, and it was like, whoa, what the hell happened here? It's because the third party came in and were running their fucking mouth, which pushed that person away. So there could be karma tied to that, and the fact that maybe this isn't going to happen. It might, depending on, what is said and done and how the situation's rectified, or, based off of what happened. If they just ghosted you, that can be fixed with some people, especially if somebody takes the time and really proves themselves that they're not going to do that shit again, kind of thing. But if they did more than that, it is what it is. But I also feel a situation in here where someone is receiving karma for being involved in an unhealthy situation, getting tangled up in a web of lies, basically, which in turn hurt someone, possibly you, the viewer, depending on who this is going to make sense with. And I kind of feel like it's based off from what was being said. Karma is going to be had moving forward, I'm just going to say, but there's some backlash coming someone's way for the shit they said. So the liar, pants on fire is going to blow up. They might get mad, but it feels like their lies are going to blow up in their face because there's some type of communication. So, for example, the problem's karma might end up being that you do talk to this person. The person that they were trying to push you away from, you might end up speaking to them. And it's like, well, I did all this fucking work. I did all this to protect you, and you're just going to talk to so-and-so? You're just going to move forward with blah, blah, whatever? That's going to upset that person because they were keeping you away from them for a reason, or keeping this person away from you for a reason. And it's a selfish reason. They're hiding something if it pertains to the Patreon read. I'm just saying, because that person's hiding a lot, and you probably are aware. But then we have running with karma reversed. So the runner, the person who ghosted, especially if they didn't do anything bad, if they just kind of left the situation like, all right, I'll listen to you, I trust you, I'm going to leave so-and-so alone because I believe what you're saying, they're not going to receive karma for that. I know I kind of said in the beginning it could be that way, but I feel like the only karma that person would face is the loss of you completely. Like, you don't want to be friends with them, you don't want to deal with them, whatever, depending on how they handled it. But if they just ran away and they come correct, come clean, tell you the truth, you know, like, I just found out, blah, blah, whatever, and I'm sorry. If they make it right, there is a possibility that you two will reconnect, at least in a platonic way, you know, and it could move forward. You never know. I was picking up on a friendship turning to more. I don't know if that was was that in the Patreon read? It might have been. I can't remember. I think that's how it kind of all started, and then a shit show happened. But anyways, the runner, the one who was lied to, is not going to face karma for this bullshit. But I do feel like the problem ran too. And with mistakes, we have the Hangman, Temperance, and the Ten of Wands. Someone feels stuck on how to fix things. They're really worried. They're burdened. Like, I don't know what to do now. So whenever this person finds out the truth, they're going to feel at a loss. They're not going to know how to rectify the situation. It's weighing heavy on them. So this person has been thinking about this for a while. They've been dealing with these issues for a while. And it's like, shoulda, coulda, woulda is what it really feels like. They were the victim in this situation as well. There were two victims, you and them. And it's almost like, I kind of feel like I don't want to play the victim card because I fucked up here. I shouldn't have listened. I shouldn't have interacted with said person, whatever. I shouldn't have believed all that crap. But I did because I misunderstood what was going on. I didn't understand what was happening. So it's a legitimate or sincere apology if this person chooses to come forward, but they kind of feel like an ass for how they handled the situation. Like, I shouldn't have talked to you that way. I shouldn't have treated you that way. I feel like an idiot, and now I am, you know, this is the burden I have to bear. They're worried that you won't forgive them, but they also feel stupid. They feel foolish. You know, we all fall for bullshit sometimes, I'm just saying. But yeah, somebody feels stupid for how they handled the situation with you. That's really what it feels like. This one's probably going to be quick because it's just, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's regret here. This person regrets their actions, their words, how they handled the situation because they're finding out the truth. And they do want a fresh start. They want to compromise. They want to apologize. Because you weren't the problem here, but you were made out to be the problem. That's kind of what it feels like. So someone lied on your ass, basically. And I'm just going to pull one of these and we're going to go. Let's see what the advice is here. Just go talk to her. So maybe somebody needs to talk to a chick, but just go talk to so-and-so. Say what you need to say. Check out that Patreon read if you feel inclined to do so. Cautious heart. Have enough wisdom to get back up. You know, when you get knocked down, you get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. That kind of thing. Don't let assholes keep you down. Don't let your own mistakes keep you down. Just keep moving forward. Go into situations like this without expectation and just genuinely. So if you really want to make something right and apologize or rectify a situation, whatever, do it. Regardless if the person listens or accepts it or not. Because you never know, they might. And then you could get everything you've ever wanted. Or they'll just go, thanks for letting me know, goodbye. You know, it is what it is. I don't feel like someone's gonna like say F you to you or to this person. I don't feel like you'd be that way with them. This feels like a very understanding energy. Like, yeah, I see where you're coming from, but you might be a little hesitant. You know, like you're gonna have to prove yourself. You know, because I don't know why you didn't believe me in the first place, kind of thing. But I don't know. A lot of truth is coming out. And it's direct. It's clear and direct. It's not beating around the bush, going through third parties, sending codes and messages. It's like point blank, this is what happened, type energy, which is great. And it's hard for someone to say. Whatever this is, they don't really want to say it. And I do feel like you will be very cautious with this person, because it'll be like, well, I've heard this crap before from other people, or why now? What changed? You know, shit like that. Just learn from your past mistakes. Don't allow them to weigh you down, because we all make mistakes. Those are called lessons, especially if you learn from it. But whoever's going to be cautious in this energy, it's because you have learned from the past, and it's like, well, I'm not going to go backwards, so show me if you're facing forward or not, you know? Make them prove themselves, whoever they are. It could be a friend, a family member, or a love interest. And it doesn't really matter, because any one of those types of people in our lives can ghost us and do the wrong thing. Whatever it is significant, and someone listened to the wrong person or people. Protect yourself and listen to your intuition with this situation, and you won't be steered wrong. I'm going to say this again. If this is resonating, making any sense for you, I know it's pretty vague because there's not many details, and I feel like Spirit's doing that on purpose because there's lots of details in the Patreon reading. Check that one out, because I really feel like it's tied to this, which is why Spirit wanted me to leave this card out. It's almost like an extended reading. So the extended reading's on Patreon, even though it's a separate reading, it goes with this. I don't usually do extendeds and all that, but I don't usually do this either, and I don't direct people, like, go over here, do this, whatever. I'm not telling you to do it. If you feel the need, go ahead. But it is connected. So anyways, that's what I have for you, and I love you guys a long time. Peace.